Antarctica, the coldest, driest, most hostile continent on Earth. No sunlight, no worms, no food chain, just 14 million square kilometers of ice, some of it 2 miles thick. Scientists spent decades assuming that whatever was under that ice was dead, sterile, empty. They were wrong. And the deeper they look, the more wrong they keep getting. January 13th, 2025. A satellite picks up something unusual off the Antarctic Peninsula. An iceberg the size of Chicago, named 84, breaks away from the George VI ice shelf. This happens. Ice calves. Scientists note it and move on. Except this time, a research vessel happened to be nearby. The Schmidt Ocean Institute's Falker 2. And the scientists on board made a decision. Forget the original mission. Go look at what just got exposed. On January 25th, the team reached the newly exposed seafloor, the first humans to ever investigate an area that had never before been accessible. What they found under 150 meters of water, in a place that had been sealed under ice for centuries, was not emptiness. They found a thriving, biodiverse ecosystem. Sponges, anemones, coral, new species, a world that had been completely cut off from sunlight and conventional food sources and was somehow flourishing. Some of the sponges they found grow less than 2 centimeters per year. Their size suggests this community had been active for decades, perhaps hundreds of years. In permanent darkness, under ice, with no sunlight, no photosynthesis. The leading hypothesis is that ocean currents carry nutrients into the sealed space, but nobody is certain. The ecosystem exists. The explanation doesn't quite fit. Here's the part that should genuinely unsettle you. This wasn't a one-off. Scientists have been finding life where life shouldn't be for years, and each discovery is stranger than the last. In 2021, researchers drilled through the extreme ice shelf in the Weddell Sea. They expected nothing. Instead, they found evidence of so many animal types that the lead scientist from the British Antarctic Survey called it a complete surprise. Most of these animals feed on microalgae, but no algae can grow in that environment. No sunlight, no photosynthesis, no food chain that makes sense. Go deeper. Literally. Lake Vostok sits buried under more than 2 miles of Antarctic glacier ice. It's thought to have been completely cut off from the outside world for up to 15 million years. 15 million years of isolation. Complete darkness. Crushing pressure. Near freezing water. When scientists finally drilled down to the ice above it, they identified up to 3,507 different species, bacteria, fungi, and potentially more complex multicellular life. Russian scientists found at least one form of bacteria with DNA less than 86% similar to any known bacterial DNA. They called it unidentified and unclassified life. Not a new variant, not a subspecies, something that doesn't fit the existing categories, in a lake sealed for 15 million years. So how? How does life survive here? No sunlight means no photosynthesis. No photosynthesis means no plants. No plants means no base of any normal food chain. The answer scientists keep landing on: chemolithotrophy. Life that doesn't eat food, it eats rock. Organisms that extract energy from chemical reactions in minerals. Evidence points to a deep biosphere using geothermal energy from the bedrock surrounding these lakes. Life running on geology instead of sunlight. That's not a small finding. That's a complete rewrite of where life can exist and how it powers itself. And there's another layer to this. Jupiter's moon Europa and Saturn's moon Enceladus are both thought to harbor liquid water beneath thick crusts of ice. Scientists now point directly to Antarctica as the closest analog we have to those environments. What we're finding under the Antarctic ice isn't just surprising. It's a proof of concept. It means life under ice, in the dark, sealed from sunlight for millions of years, is possible. Not theoretical, proven, which means the question of life on Europa just changed. The honest answer is that we've barely started. It wasn't until the mid-2000s that scientists really started looking beneath Antarctic ice at all. In geological terms, that's minutes ago. Antarctica is the 5th largest continent, with roughly 98% of its surface locked under ice. The drilling expeditions so far have sampled a tiny fraction of what's down there. There are nearly 400 subglacial lakes identified under Antarctica. Scientists have drilled into a handful, Each one they open reveals something that resets the assumptions from the last one. The ecosystem under Iceberg, at 84, hundreds of years old, with no accepted explanation for how it feeds itself. Lake Vostok, sealed for 15 million years, teeming with life, including something that doesn't match anything in the database, and 390-something more lakes waiting. We talk about searching for life on other planets like it's the great unknown. But 2 miles beneath our own feet, under a continent we've walked on for less than 200 years, there are ecosystems that have been alive longer than modern humans have existed, eating rock, living in darkness, defying every rule we thought governed life. Antarctica isn't a dead continent. It's a sealed one, and we're only just learning how to open it.